All right, who's excited about title tags? We are diving in deep into on-page optimization, and you are about to learn some of the nitty-gritty details of what you need to do to optimize your site to rank on that first page of Google, maybe even to that number one spot. Guess what? It will never happen if you don't optimize your title tags. So check this out. Title tags, number one, are pretty much the most important element of on-page optimization. Google uses title tags. When Google scans websites, thousands and thousands of websites with its algorithms and its robots, its little crawl spiders, Google scans title tags to get an immediate assessment of what an entire page about. So a title tag is possibly the most important element of a page on your site or your blog. And a title tag should describe what that page is about. It should be a keyword phrase that should describe what the entire page is about and summarize it, and it should be keyword specific. So it's used by Google bots and humans to understand what the page is about. Sometimes you see the title show up. Well, let me put it to you this way. You always see the title show up in search results, and I'm going to show you an example in the next slide, but you don't see the title on your website. It's something Google sees, but humans don't see it. Anyway, next, it should be an accurate and concise description of the page. That's what a title's for. It's kind of like the title chapter to a book. That chapter, if I get a book on leadership and there's one chapter in the book that deals with conflict resolution in the workplace, I know that that entire chapter is about conflict resolution in the workplace. And that's how Google views title tags on web pages. It should be a concise description of the page is about. They should be between 50 or 60 characters long. This is important. I do audits for clients all the time where their title tags either are missing or they have them, but they're not keyword specific, or they have them, but they're like 120 characters long and they're just trying to cram all this content into their title, and that's not the purpose of the title tag. And I'm going to show you in the next slide why that's important. Google can only fit so much space. They need to be 50 to 60 characters long. Here's how you write a title tag. The format is primary keyword first, dash, secondary keyword, and then that little pipe symbol, which on a MacBook Pro, it's just above the enter key on the right-hand side of the keyboard. You hit shift and hold down that little pipe symbol, and then brand name. So if I was in the landscaping business, my title tag for the homepage might be Landscaping Dallas dash Landscaping Services dash pipe symbol Dylan's Landscaping Company. So that's the format. At the time of the recording of this video, that's the most up-to-date format you can use. Now, here's an example of a title tag. When you do a search on Google, I did a search for truck bed covers. The title tag is actually the first thing that shows up, and that's what that is. It says Tonneau Covers, free shipping on truck bed covers. That's their title. They kept it in the 50 to 60 character range. They made it concise, and that title tag shows me what the page is about, and then they even have something in all caps, free shipping. Now, you can't go crazy with stuff like that, like all caps or exclamation points and stuff. That's actually not Google's best practices, so you want to be careful with that. The title tag just needs to be a legitimate, concise description of the page. That's what the title tag is. That's where they show up in search results. It's that first thing you see. You don't see this on somebody's web page, but anytime you do a search result, you see it. Now, the image below is when you go to somebody's web page, that top tab that's in the top of the screen, that's the title tag. So you can see a little bit of it. And in fact, if you hover your cursor over that tab, a little window will show up. And that is their title tag. And you can see what the title tag is of that web page. So that, my friends, is what a title tag is. It needs to be concise. It needs to be 50 to 60 characters. I've even given you the format of how to write them. And just as a side note, if you don't do it correctly, if you look at this second example here on tonneau covers, comma, truck bed covers, period, free shipping, ... It ends in an ellipses like that when they make their title tag too long. Google only has so much space on these search engine results pages, or SERPs, these pages that you search on Google that get populated with search results. There's only so much space for that title tag to fit. So when you make it more than 50 to 60 characters long, it starts to disappear. And the ability you have to get a great click-through rate, to get action, really depends on how concise you make those title tags and how well you write them. I mean, some title tags are boring, some are not. That "to know covers free shipping on truck bed covers" is a little more persuasive than something that just kind of trails along and ends in ellipses. So take your time, make your title tags keyword specific, make them concise, and make them compelling as well with the limited amount of space that you have. You now know how to write title tags and their purpose. You're one step closer to getting on that first page of Google.